Hi friends, my name is Sydney Nitskorsky. I'm a registered dietitian, fitness instructor, and co-author of the book, The Complete Bone and Joint Health Plan with my good friend, Dr. Jocelyn Wittstein. Today I have a 5-minute impact exercise video for you to stimulate bone density. 5 exercises total, each one for 45 seconds, a little bit of time to transition, learn the next one. We'll go through it one time only, but you can certainly redo this video as many times as you want. I'm using a box for the first exercise. If you have a box, either a little higher or a little lower, great. An 8-inch step is standard. This one's 12, so whatever you have that's stable would work. All right, let's take a nice deep breath. I'm starting my clock. We're beginning. So step up onto your box. This is exercise number 1, box drop jumps. As soon as you land, you're going to rebound right away. If you need to, you can always stop, go up onto the toes, or do a regular jump. And try to alternate which leg is leading, both for the step up and the jump off. Have a soft little land, kind to your joints. And then I like to swing my hands backwards, take a second in between. And because most of these exercises are jumps for stimulating bone density, you're certainly going to get your heart rate up. There's a good amount of cardio throughout this 5 minutes. So by all means, count this as a cardio portion of your workout. All right, that's about 45 seconds. We don't need the box anymore. Exercise number 2. It's going to be heel drops or heel slams. I use this one a lot when I'm modifying in a class. If people don't want to do a full jump, I'll have them do this one. So up onto the toes, and then literally slam yourself back down to, again, stimulate that bone density. So a lot of times when we do exercises, I usually say, land softly, make it quiet. For this one, you can be nice and loud. You want to have that impact be enough to stimulate your bone density. So I'm bending my knees just a little, but you can also do this pretty straight. Unless you have any pain, then just go ahead and make it slightly softer. We have about 15 more seconds. And make this really active. So use your hands, squeeze your glutes on the way up. You can use this as a little bit of a balance exercise. And these are something you could do anywhere if you're waiting for your dinner to boil or for the bus or at a kid's soccer game, although a harder surface underneath you is probably better than grass. All right, third exercise, we're going to do just jumps. So again, if you don't want to jump, I'll show you a different modification. You could continue doing the heel slams, or you could just go up onto your toes and then catch yourself in a squat. If you're jumping, you're just going to slowly leave the ground. Maybe slow is not the right word. These are pretty slow jumps, so you could do these a little bit faster if you want. And sometimes it's nice to just have variety. So along with your heart rate going up, you're also going to notice your legs are going to start to burn on this one especially. So what I love about exercise, nothing is just one thing. So this is a little impact, a little cardio, a little strength, even some balance work. Take a nice deep breath. We're at 40 seconds, so we only have 5 more seconds. Last one. Perfect. All right, fourth exercise, we're going to pretend that we have a jump rope in our arms. If you have an actual jump rope, I love that. It's wonderful for stimulating bone mass. So we'll pretend jump rope. But with an actual jump rope, you're also working on coordination and balance. And the added threat of having the jump rope slap against your legs is really helpful. I do notice a lot of times when I have a client who does a jump rope, they do this. They get like 12 inches off the ground. You really just need like a centimeter or 2. So to be nice and efficient, you still have that impact. And just try and breathe into it. Big inhale, big exhale. So breathing would be too quick for every jump. So do like every 2 or 3. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. All right, friends, 10 more seconds here. If you need to, you can go side to side. And that's the jump rope. All right. 5th and final exercise is running in place or marching in place. Again, most of the time when I cue exercises, I want them to be really soft, but to really emphasize the stimulus on bones, we're going to make these pretty heavy. So if it's like your mat. So if you're doing a walk in place, I should hear it. Run in place, maybe hear it a little bit less because it's a quicker movement. Don't think too much about it, but use your arms. They're going to go opposite. So as your left leg lifts up, your right arm comes forward. And again, you can make these a little smaller, or turn them into a full walk, up to you. Any version. We have about 30 seconds left. This one's gonna be a full minute because it's our last one. We'll go right to the 5 minutes. Thank you for working out with me. I always appreciate doing this with friends. We have about 20 more seconds. So make a little bit of noise here. If you're walking, these are active, fast walks or march in place. For the last 10 seconds, I'm gonna run it out and then we're done. Nice deep breath in. Again, you can repeat this exercise right now or tomorrow or the next day. My name is Sydney Nitzgorski. Thank you for working out with me. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.